Hello kids, let's start with our science subject chapter 19, Properties of a Magnetic Field. Let us begin. Where and how are magnets used in our houses and our surroundings? Magnet is used in pin holder, doorbell, doors of a fridge and cupboard. An electromagnet is used in big crane to lift heavy load. The modern medical techniques such as MRI, magnetic resonance imaging, also uses magnetism. A magnet strip is used in ATM cards, credit cards and debit cards. Hard disk of computer, audio and videotape, etc. also use magnetic materials. A magnet is used in maglev train and magnetic separator. It is also used in microphone, electric motor and electric generator. In which direction does a freely suspended magnet settle? Freely suspended magnet always settle in north and south direction. What are the names given to the two ends of magnets? Why are they named thus? North pole and south pole are the names given to the two ends of a magnet. The end of a magnet that points to the north of the earth is called the north pole of the magnet. The end of a magnet that points to the south of the earth is called the south pole of the magnet. Which metals are used for making magnet? Magnets are made from alloy of iron, nickel, cobalt. Nipmark an alloy of iron, nickel, aluminium and titanium. Alniok is a magnetic alloy of aluminium, nickel and cobalt. Let's see the next one, what it is. The next topic is about what are the characteristics of magnet. A magnet always settles in the north-south direction. The magnetic force is concentrated at the two ends of poles of a magnet. If a magnet is divided into two parts, two independent magnets are formed. It means that the two poles of a magnet cannot be separated from each other. A magnetic material acquires magnetism when placed near a magnet. The magnetism is called induced magnetism. There is a repulsion between the poles of a magnet while there is attraction between the opposite poles. Magnetism. Place a steel bar AB on a table. Take a bar magnet. Place its end pole on the A end of the steel bar and drag it towards the B end. Lift the bar magnet and drag its end pole to the end A and end B of steel bar again. Repeat this 15 to 20 times. Now take the steel bar near some iron fillings and observe what happens. Hang the bar freely by a thread and observe. The steel bar will be seen to have developed magnetism. This method of magnetism is called the single touch method. The magnetism created by this method is low strength and lasts for a short time. Earth, a gigantic magnet. The scientist William Gilbert gave a scientific explanation based on experiment of the observation that a freely suspended magnet always settle in the north-south direction only. He gave a round shape to naturally occurring magnetic rock. He suspended this spherical magnet so that it could run off freely and brought the north pole of a bar magnet near it. The south pole of the magnetic sphere was attracted towards it. Which magnetic poles attract each other? Opposite magnetic poles attract each other. Which pole of a spherical magnet will get attracted towards the south pole of the bar? North pole of a spherical magnet will get attracted to the opposite direction. The north pole of a freely suspended magnet settles in the direction of the geographic north pole of the earth. It means that the south pole of some gigantic magnet must be near the geographic north pole of the earth and the north pole of the magnet near the geographic south pole of the earth. Gilbert inferred from this that the earth itself is a gigantic magnet. However, the south pole of this magnet must be near the geographic north pole of the earth while the magnetic north pole is near the geographic south pole. Magnetic needle. Take a square cardboard and mark the direction on it. Place a pot filled with water at the center of the cardboard. Take a magnetized needle. Stick it to a small piece of a cardboard by means of a sticking tape. Place the piece of cardboard with the needle on the surface of water in the pot. In which direction does the magnetic needle point? You have to find it out. Magnetic field. The region around a magnet where the magnetic force acts on an object is called a magnetic field. The magnetic field around a magnet can be shown by the means of magnetic lines of force. Magnetic lines of force. The invisible lines starting from one to the other end of the magnetic strip are called magnetic lines of force. Properties of magnetic lines of force. Magnetic lines of force are imaginary connecting lines. Magnetic lines of force starts from the North Pole and ends to the South Pole. The South Pole may be the same magnet of a different one. Magnetic lines of force are in a state of tension like a stretched spring. Magnetic lines of force repel each other. Magnetic lines of force do not intersect each other. The number of magnetic lines of a force at a particular point determines the strength of the magnetic field. Penetrating ability of the magnetic field. Magnetic field can pass through a cardboard, a bottle, or water. However, the intensity of the magnet field is found to decrease. Metal detectors. Metal detectors work in based on electromagnet. Metal detectors are used in very important places like an airport, bus station, certain temples and buildings. They are used for inspection of persons entering these places. Metal detectors are used to detect very precious articles and also in the food processing industry to detect any iron or steel objects mixed unknowingly in foodstuff as these would be harmful to health. In geology, these machines are used to detect the presence and quality of metals.